Today we're going to talk about the time and the timeline in the stories. So basically time usually is showed as from present to the future. It's very simple, and as an audience you can really see and imagine it, and it's easy to recognize. But also it's pretty flat. It's like this one dimension, it's really 1D. To make it more interesting, you can use multi-timelines and going throughout the time. So you have your basic timeline. This is your main character. And now you interlock the timeline that goes back. So this timeline goes to the future and this timeline goes to the past. And this is super simple method. Sometimes it's used in the stories, games, movies, books as the break from the present, and the main character goes in the memories to find maybe solution for the present problem. Pretty simple. It makes the story more deep, more interesting, the more dimensional and longer actually, because it's not only from present to the future, it's also in the past. So you have 3 points in time. If you want to go really crazy, let's say you have your main character, main villain, and the side character, and you have 3 timelines. All of those timelines go from the present to the future. So now you interlock 2 of them. So the main character, it's here, his timeline is going to the future and to the past. And for example, the villain also. And the villain is going also to the past. But the third character, side character, is going only to the future. This makes it more full, more two-dimensional. If you want to go really, really crazy, and this have the really good stories. So let's use our 3 timelines. Those are 3 timelines. They are going from present to the future. And now it's gonna be a little bit crazy, but at the end it's gonna make sense. So this is your present. The present go up. Those are 3 timelines. Now you have 3 timelines going to the past. And now you have 3 timelines going to the future. So it interlocks in 9 different timelines. 3 to the past, 3 to the future, to present, and 3 to the future. And this is a little bit crazy, because somehow you have to lock them in the story. You don't have to. This may be done by the audience, but for you also it's gonna be to do at some point. So if you look like this is the present. So the presents go up. And this is the past. And they have to somehow lock in some point. How to do it? So the past is locking right here. This is the point of the lock. So the events that are just before going to the past, this is the locking. So this you write down as a locking moment. So all you have to do is make the backward steps. With the future, it's a little bit different. So this is your present, it goes up. And this is your future, it goes this way. And this is not the moment of locking, because we don't know the future yet. So present goes, and it's completely abstract, and the future is already described. And now they have to, this point, have to lock with this one. If you think about it, because for example, on this first chapter, you have a present moment of the main character. Second chapter, you have future of this character. This is abstract. And third chapter, you have to lock them together. While you're gonna write the story, create the story, it's gonna be more obvious that they are going together. Just move your stories, those three timelines of present, how they should go, and move your future, how it should go. And then remember that if you wrote down the past, you already know how to interlock, because the past starts with interlock. we look at this like a 2D, but if you make this, it's 3D, and they are locking like this. They are creating three-dimensional structure. And this makes the stories really cool. Those are the stories that you really like to listen, watch, read, play. Because on the paper, it's 2D, but if you look on the story like a whole, those are the interlocks, and this is 3D. The example of this can be, for example, Lord of the Ring. You have the plot that is going backwards and is telling you the story of how it was before, how the ring was made. You have the present story where the ring was found and has to be destroyed. And you have this moment of how the future can be when, for example, Frodo have the ring on his finger, and he sees things that they are not from normal world. Also, in this moment, you can see that the Frodo is present. For example, when you read the first book from the Lord of the Ring, Fellowship of the Ring, this is like a Frodo mind at the moment. But the Fellowship of the Ring is going future. They are not there with the Frodo. There is a moment that they are separate, and they are going. They are going their own way, and the Frodo is in the present. And then Tolkien takes you back in time. So this is creating 3D from one-dimensional thing that is a time. And this interlocking of timelines, this makes the story interesting. Recently, the example can be It, the movie and TV series made on the book of Stephen King, where they are going back in time again, and the main villain is telling, for me, past, present, and future is the same. It's all happening in the same moment. Most of the good stories, they do it with the time, all the time. All the time. They are using small pieces of past, they are keeping you in the present, and they are telling you already the future. And you are expecting the moment of future combining with the present moment, where this present moment gonna interlock with the future, and how the past made it to the present. And you are interested more, and you have a bigger view of the character, of the events, of the whole reality. Yeah, so this is basically it. Remember to use it and have fun with it, because it's really interesting. See you later.